I am very zoomed in on you.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to work on it.
How about those pores? You need to clean them?
Yeah, I know. They're super clean. Don't worry. So clean right now. God, my skincare regime is like so fucking lit.
Really?
Yeah. You don't have a
You got a regime?
You don't have a skincare regime?
That's a pretty advanced word for regime. All right, tweets up, man.
It's a pretty.
Let me throw that in the
You're a pretty
chat.
advanced word for regime.
All right, hosting EA1. There you go. So fresh.
Okay, let me get
so clean.
the tweet.
All right, there is a tweet. The regime. It's time for a regime change.
No,
live on time, on point, coming free of charge. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the worldwide interwebs. And I've forgotten the damn intro. Let me close this. Oh my gosh,
you've spaced on the intro.
I spaced on it.
Something about
live on time, on point, can be free of charge. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 209th long time. Holy shit, I do not know it.
Oh my god, what the heck, Blake? Who are you? Pro streamer.
Oh my gosh, I've only done it 209 times every week.
I know.
And dreamed about it for at least 10 years before that.
Sometimes brain, you know.
Hey, everybody do a little bit of a comparative audio. Make sure Badger and I are semi-equal, and I'm not louder than him because on the VOD I'm a little louder. On time coming, highly anticipated, ever duplicate off substitute, appreciate it about you. Program features. Nickel Standard, Peanut Compensated Talents, William Bishop, Blake, Receiving Full Meter Moderators, Third Bound Death Pick, Name Later, 3 people, 2 teams, 1 Dream, Broadcasting's finest train wreck. Number about use accordion music presentation in association with YouTube, Anchor FM, and Spotify.
Yeah.
Available in all those formats.
We're working on stuff, boys. We're working on stuff.
From every coast to every coast. Catch us on Spotify. Catch us on Anchor FM. And now here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only. He's got a skincare regime. He is the boss.
You paused there.
He is a boss fight in Terraria.
I am. I might do. We don't even know.
Forthcoming an item in Terraria, taking Terraria to the big stage. Miss Wind.
Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing? It is. I mean, that is an actual possibility. I mean, like, yeah, it be like that, boys.
You could. There's a distinct possibility that
it's floating around a little bit. It's floating around.
1.4 has some open possibilities.
Has some treats for me.
Yep. Terraria is. We've talked about this. It still a little bit louder, but it's much better now. Okay, cool.
He's like not loud for me at all, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, right. See, it's weird because it's coming through Discord. I have that problem all the time. You got to look at levels. You can't trust what's in your ears.
You really can't.
Right.
Looks good now.
You got to get your headphone amp up and all that. So, but at the same time, Badger will also. He will take his volume from normal to. Oh my!
I like to change my volume. It's like a thing that I enjoy. I love spicing it up for the boys. I don't like monotone. Well, I mean, I don't want my stream to be a monotone stream. I like to have a stream that has very diverse audio. Mm-hmm. That's for me. All right, that's where I'm at.
I know it's where you're at. Yeah. But there's lots of open possibilities for 1.4, and what you, I'll just say. You'll dismiss all the shit that I'm about to talk.
Very likely, very likely.
But what you've done in 1.3, I would say compare your body of work to others' bodies of work is, I would say you're in the conversation. Like you're in the conversation.
It's kind of crazy to to have a reference in the game like Chippy. You know?
I mean, think about the other folks in your space, and kind of everyone is all buddies, right? There's
sure, we're all friends.
Everybody's all friends, and they're competing. They are, I mean, theoretically, competing against each other, but not competing against each other, right? But at the same time,
you make content for the same game, and it helps everybody.
Yeah. It helps everybody. It helps the game. It's they are competitors in a small scope. But in a larger scope, your attempt is to grow the pie.
Yes.
Right? You don't want to fight. You don't want to squabble over your piece of the pie. Grow the pie, and that's what Badger's done, right?
Yeah,
Badger's had a big step forward in growing the pie with HDQ, and especially HDQ was probably the biggest step forward.
Like, will you text me the password for Enough About You's email, Gmail?
Okay.
I think I have it. Right.
I can't put it in Discord because
you can't put it in Discord. I want to get the alerts working.
Okay. Okay, you do
that. Try music needs to go.
The Gmail, right?
Yeah, Gmail password.
Okay.
I thought I always have a problem logging into Enough About You for some reason.
Okay. Oh, you're gonna love it.
Oh, I see. I have the email wrong. That's why.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna also hate it, kind of.
I think it's pretty weak, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I know. You're gonna shit yourself. So.
Okay, I got it.
What are you doing? Ah!
Dang it! I have to confirm. Wait, verify. I have to verify it's me now. I have to get a verification code.
Right. It may come to my phone.
Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna send you a You text me the verification code. So
I am. It's okay. Well, here's the thing. If it's coming to my, it depends on what phone it's coming to.
Ended with 49.
Okay. So.
Trick, what's up, bud? How you doing?
All right. So, at this moment, I'm in between phones. You may not be able to log in this minute.
What?
Because
what about
my work on Friday, I went up to my job. Oh, this is a great story, by the way. This is something I want to talk to you about today.
Okay,
I went up to my job
at gmail.com.
because my work phone has died, and they got me a new one. But the bitch-ass punk has not told me which SIM card to use because old phone has a SIM card in it associated with my number. New phone has a SIM card in it. They are the same. And I'm asking him, do I use the new SIM card or the old SIM card, or does it matter? Which one should I use? And he's not replied. He was all excited about getting me the phone, but didn't reply since.
Now it's not working. Screwed you over.
So now I have 2 SIM cards that are in this tray, and neither of them in the phone because I don't know which one to put in. So I don't think you can do that right this minute.
Okay, so I send it to your email instead.
Oh, okay. Yes. Do that. Send to the email. So I can't do the text verification.
We're getting there, boys.
We're getting there, boys.
Got a buddy staying over, drinking beer and waiting out the virus. Yeah, I'd be like that. You're not supposed to have your friends over, though. Just saying.
Yeah.
You're fine. I forgive you.
So, I did go to the office on Friday, and I did. And my because my phone died, and so their issue is that you really just can't. If you're not supposed to be at work, you're out of here, right?
Yeah, right. Of course.
If you unless your job has to be here, so the cleaning staff is even on part-time, they're out of here. They don't hang out anymore. There's no more food services. The cleaning staff goes in and they're on a clock. Like, let's get in and get out. You're not supposed to be in this building. Get in and get out away from each other. If all of your job is doable from remote, you're out of here. So my building has multiple floors. And so I entered into the lobby and I was immediately stopped by the guard saying, "What is your business here?"
They wouldn't even let you in, huh?
Right. And I said, "Well, first off, bitch, I'm an employee." I left out the bitch.
Of course you did. Yeah.
I said, "Well, hey, I'm actually see, the issue was it was empty. It was a Friday, and I was in shorts and just an old shirt that probably said,
Okay. Yeah, who knows? Tap out.
It said this guy needs a beer or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Some T-shirt, right? I was definitely not in normal gear. I didn't have my normal gear is a jeans and a collared shirt. Sometimes khakis and a collared shirt, like an official deal, just depending on what I'm doing. But I was not in work uniform. So he said, "Hey, look at there. Baby Badgerbot says, Caninias, just follow. Use hype."
Well, I thought it wasn't working, but now it is.
Yeah, yes, it is. There you go.
What the flip? That's broken. Hold on, I messed it up.
So
but you guys still haven't given me the email. I sent you an email, but you still haven't.
Oh, I do not see.
Just text it to me. Password is not. God, managing all of these freaking things, having all these passwords and stuff is so annoying. I'm using a password manager. I'm still not getting
9 consoles, 16 controllers.
Music's loud. Okay.
I don't have. I don't have the email. It's my vids password.
Yeah.
Or my vids email.
I think
so.
So.
It is not there yet.
At gmail.com.
Correct. It is not there. I'm looking at it. So I walk in and I said, "Hey," and I go to the guard station, which he immediately was like step back, and we were 6 feet away from each other, and he's got his hands up, going, "You ain't coming closer. You ain't coming any closer." So, which is why the world's going to change, right? Big time. So I walk up to him, and he says, "Hey man, what can I help you? Why are you here?" I said, "Well, I'm here." Hey, there it is. Security alert.
Okay, I think you're fine. You don't have to do anything now.
Okay.
Why did I need to log into this?
Yeah, it just says your account has been listed as a recovery email, new sign in. That's all it tells me. It doesn't tell me a deal. So,
You're fine.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm good. Okay, but I did get notice finally. So I just says, hi,
and it's me.
Yeah, I'm actually an employee, and I'm here to pick up a phone, and I gave the name of the phone guy. It says he said he was going to drop it off in X lobby, and I was supposed to pick it up. And he says, okay, well, and he turns, he says, well, you should check right over there. And the desk that he's at is, I mean, it's a 20-foot desk. It's a long deal. Like there's nice 2 or 3. It's like multiple tables squished together, but it's more. It's like a big piece, right? One big piece, and 2 sides of it are completely clear. In the middle silo is his 2 computers with 2 monitors that I know. They push the monitors real close together. It's almost in an acute angle V, so no one can see that they're doing porn or solitaire or whatever. Like their monitors. He comes up like this. He comes up like this, and he's going, "What do you want? I got Pornhub going on right here." So, I mean, seriously.
It's a security thing.
Putting the 2 monitors at a 90-degree would be extreme. I swear they're less than 90. They're less than 90. So no,
they really are that tight? Oh my god!
They're so tight. They're so tight. He's basically got them to where he could hang his, without adjusting his posture. He could hang his elbows over the monitors. They're that close.
Weird.
So anyway, he just says, he points over there and he says, "Well, check over there." So I slide over about 6 feet to the other kind of section of this long ass counter. And I start looking over the counter, saying, "Over where?" And he says, "No, behind you." And uncensored Hoonie Pop, right? He points. He says, "No, behind you." And I turn around, and there is just a white folding table with a bunch of essentially stuff on it, and there is an iPhone 8, unlabeled, in a box, sitting there. Doesn't even have my name on it.
Weird.
It's just an iPhone 8. And next to the iPhone 8, there are, I want to say there's probably 15 headsets, headphones/headsets, the official kind.
Okay.
Where you're supposed to come in and pick it up, but there's no names associated with any of them. There's probably like, $3,000 worth of electronic equipment just sitting out
on the
here
table. At least the guards are there, though, right?
On this table.
Not too bad.
But this guard is 40 feet away from this thing.
Oh. And
the doors were locked. So a lot of times the doors are open and I badge in to clock in, but this time I badged in and it went and unlocked the door, which is what happens at night. So there's an open where you say I'm here. He did not check that out. He never asked for an employee. He did see me come in.
Okay, use your badge.
The only way I would have been able to come in is because my badge, my door, and it unlocked the door because the doors are completely locked.
Yeah, you could have stolen a badge.
They do that during the day.
So usually
during the day, it's open. You can get into the first floor, but your badging in unlocks the second floor and up. So you can't. You can only hit the ground, and lobby, and all that sort of stuff, right?
Wow, there's so much security in this building.
It's pretty good. It's a pretty well thought out building. It's like from 7 a.m. to say 6 p.m. I think it's 7 to 7. You can pretty much anybody can just wave their hand in front of the motion detector door and you can come in.
Okay.
After 7 p.m. it's locked and only badges open. Only badges open.
Only badgers.
Right? Only badgers open. And so, but this is Friday at say 1 p.m. and it's now locked. And what they've done is they've separated everybody. They separated everybody into 2 groups, and said, "Look, if you are work from home, if you can work from home, you're out of here. You're gone." And I was gone a long time ago because I'm a high risk. Right? We talked about this last time.
Your wife, especially.
My wife is a healthcare worker.
Stick fingers in their mouths. They're nasty. Who knows what they're getting into?
My wife is a healthcare worker, and we're a family of 4. And at the time, my kids were still in school. So either and kids are 2 things: they are dirty and they are dumb, right? So that's a horrible combination for kids and
illnesses. Yeah, luckily they have strong immune systems.
Right. So typing Badger, yep, and typing BADGE, yep, that's correct. I do too. I always add that R on the end too.
Do you guys really?
Yeah. So I end up so I turn around and there's literally
It's worse for me because I call myself Badger sometimes in my own head.
Right.
Come on,
just
Badger, work it out.
$4,000 worth of material, $3 to $4,000 worth of just electronic material, and he just says, "Oh yeah, it's probably right over there." And there sure enough, there was one phone.
There's a bunch of
there.
stuff around here. Who knows?
Just a bunch of phone. And I just roll up over there, and sure enough, it's in its cellophane with no name on it. And just ding.
Did you even get the right one? Are you sure? Have you confirmed?
See, that's the thing is bitch ass hadn't told me that he was going to activate it yet. So it is
I can tell you
a
like
phone.
this guy.
I don't know. He hadn't told me yet, but I have now. I have a phone.
10-digit passcode? Jesus Christ! Is it Fort Knox, Silverwolf? Jeez, that 4-digit passcode would have been fine.
Right. An orange plate unlockable. Yeah, bitch ass had to tell me back.
God.
And told me back. Right. Well, if he would ever message me back, I would have an active phone right now. But I mean, I've set the phone up. My ID is on here, and I've done it all wireless, so I can basically use this in the turlet, and I can text iMessage, but I cannot dial out a normal phone number
and
receive.
You don't have a SIM card in, but it has Wi-Fi. It's a phone, so it has Wi-Fi access.
Is Wi-Fi, so iMessage doesn't do SIM, doesn't really use SMS, right?
Right.
iMessage does Wi-Fi if it can.
iMessage.
So the Apple text system.
I see. Okay.
You don't need an SMS card to use it. So I can text the wife because she has an iPad, right? But it doesn't use my SIM card because it up in the top area says no SIM, right? But so to text back, so this is why to text Badger, him to text me back, that's Android. No go, right?
Quarantine is doing wonders to his on-camera temperament. Doing wonders to it, as in like making it better or making it worse.
Hey, if I didn't pay for it, IT worker using Apple, strike one. Well, I didn't pay for it. I didn't make those decisions. I'm not in the phone department, so yeah, I could insert my old one. And just kind of because the old one is, but here's the problem: I accidentally put them in the same tray, and I don't remember which one is which. So
whoopsies!
Whoopsies!
I did a whoopsies.
I did an oopsie. So I have 2 SIM cards here, and I don't remember which one's which. So I'm hoping bitch ass is going to call me back and say, "Oh yeah, the one ending in, 4489 or whatever it is, or 42-21 or whatever it is." He's gonna come back and say, put that one in, and then we'll activate that one. So yeah.
Is he? Have you been a potty mouth recently, Blake?
No, just right now when I was calling him bitch ass.
Shady seems to think that you have been.
I guess I caught Shady. I caught Shady sleeping. Right.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I caught her by surprise. But so I did go to the office, and then I get the phone. I say, okay, thank you, man. So I get it, and I say, okay, I think this is mine. It matches the description of what I should, and the location and everything else. And I said, okay, by the way, it's not. I led with, it's not a big deal.
It's a big deal. I could tell already. Whenever someone's like, it's not a big deal, it's a big deal.
But,
however,
here it comes.
Having said that,
I left a kettlebell that I use for exercises up at my cube.
It's not okay. It's already not a big deal.
Could I go upstairs and get it?
And he says, absolutely freaking not.
No.
You may not, sir.
But your supervisor...
You can fuck right off.
Well, your supervisor could bring it down for you. And I said, man, that whole floor, there's only like two people in between me and the VP, who is number 1 on that floor. He's the highest ranking guy on the floor. There's only 2 people there, Tess. There's only 2 people on the floor in between me and the VP, and everybody underneath the VP is out. They are gone. There's nobody on that floor. Oh, God. So I said, I am reasonably sure, cleaning staff or security aside, there is nobody left on that floor. It is dead ass empty.
It would be great breaking into that floor and just like living there for a while. Is the coffee machine there?
It is. There's a kitchen. There's a microwave. There's running water. There's hot water.
Dang, you could do it if you were a hobo and you got into this office.
So I have staff on that floor So I am a supervisor.
You'd be pretty all
My
right.
supervisor is at home. His supervisor's at home, and the director and the VP is at home. So everybody's at home. So I just I said, well, I said, well, sir, that entire floor is at home because I said there is no one up the chain from me that is still here.
Yeah.
They are all working from home, all the way to the VP, who's number one on that floor. So I can almost guarantee you there is nobody left up there. And if I were to go up there, it's only me. And I said I have nitrile gloves in my car that I will go up there and get, and a mask, which I do.
It's yeah.
If
sure.
I could go up there and get it, and he says, and right as he's going, no,
I don't know.
a dude comes back in behind me,
Huh?
from smoking, and walks past me, gets in the elevator, and goes right upstairs.
Wow. Doesn't say a word to him apparently. Okay. Supposed to be on lockdown. That guy's like,
And so
this
then
is how I approach situations. Here, you gonna stop me? I don't care. I'm gonna keep walking.
Yeah, right.
You better
So
you better say something.
This is the difference between me and Badger, and probably why your method usually works way better than mine, because I ask for I build a relationship with a person to try and ask for a favor. And
I ask for forgiveness.
Yeah, he's gone.
Hey, J-So.
Right. So he goes. He just walks right past me, and the reason I know he was out on a smoke break is because he smelled like smoke.
Yeah.
And he walked right next to me.
Smoke smells so strong.
Yeah, not even 6 feet. Didn't even respect a 6 foot window. He works. I mean,
Nobody is. That's what I'm
no
hearing from people who go outside. Not me. From people who go outside, I'm hearing that nobody's actually respecting the whole 6 foot thing. I mean,
And so-
6 foot isn't even that far. I think I maintain 6 foot distance normally for strangers.
Yeah.
I mean, like going to a con doesn't definitely count because I don't treat everybody the same. It's a bit different.
Right. I'm just trying to talk. So when you and I are at a convention, okay, when you and I were in the airport, standing and talking about stuff, right? When we're just like in line or whatever, or not even not in line, you're just waiting.
Yeah. We're not 6 feet from you. I'm like right next to you, like a foot from you.
Yeah, you're usually pretty close, but other people, I feel like you give them a wide berth.
I mean, I don't talk to anybody else during travel. That's for sure. Unless they're cute, I'm gonna definitely talk to them.
Yeah, something. Brown chicken, brown cat. Yeah.
Still, there's like 6 foot of distance when the every quarter is 3 foot wide. That's true. I think it's just not natural people to be worried about it. Honestly, to even be going forward and thinking about it is tough to do.
But there are some. Okay, number one, yeah, we got some places at my job that are pretty thin, and number two, not everybody's the same size as me and Badger.
Smaller size. Compact.
And number three, some people don't give a damn about. Oh, excuse me. They'll just walk, and it's everybody else's job to get out of their way.
I mean, yeah, I see that. That makes sense that they would do this and be like that.
So anyway, to wrap up this story, the dude does not respect his space. He walks by smelling like smoke, and he hits the elevator, and walks in. And I go, and without saying a word, I went,
yeah. What's going on with that guy?
What's up with that guy? I didn't even say anything. I just pointed with one hand. I didn't do the knife. I didn't do the knife hand.
Okay.
I did the server hand.
What is this? WTF, mate? The fuck?
Like that, and then I did what the F? And then so he just says, yeah, but he's not a work from home person, so I don't think he can go up there. And he just kind of repeated himself. And I went,
okay.
All right. If I at this moment, I would probably get in trouble
if you kept pushing it.
If I kept pushing it.
Yeah, it's just a kettlebell too. I mean, there's a pandemic on, Blake. Do you really order another? I'll buy you another kettlebell.
I'm gonna
like
that's what I did. I came home. He was a worker like Wes. He's essential services. Wes still got to go in. So, I didn't push it. I did have my hand out like
He should have gone up there for you to get it. How about that? It was like the
I
office
didn't really know the guy, and he was already past me before the time I realized. So
yeah.
Anyway.
If you knew him, you just said something to him, huh?
Yeah. Hey, bro. Yeah.
I think I just dropped some frames. Sorry.
He was there.
Computer's being weird today.
Yeah. Right. He had zero authority when I was supposed to be up there. Yeah. Right. So I didn't push it.
He's got a little bit of authority. Was he packing heat? Did he have a taser on him?
Yeah. I came home and I actually told my boss about it, And he started laughing. He says, he says, "Hey man, there's nobody up there." And I said, "Yeah, that's what I told the
That's
guy."
interesting,
I said,
Silver.
That floor is empty, like freaking empty, right?
Yeah, I think I've been having some like audio issues, and it's being weird. My computer's just on the verge of collapsing at any moment. Anyway, it's such a Frankenstein of USB ports and shit like that. So,
yeah.
How was your stream today? You did biter battles?
We did, and it was a lot of fun. I'm gonna write this down. Went to office. Didn't get upstairs. Didn't stairs.
So do we have our Spotify link? Is that working?
We're on Spotify, and I'm 90% sure it's public. So 90%. This week I did.
Good.
I'm getting there.
Oh my god, Nihilus, you freaking mad lad.
Hey man,
we'll get alert. Will alert pop up? I don't think we have.
Will alert pop up?
I tried to enable alerts. We're working on it, guys.
We got alerts.
Test
alerts.
Oh,
account overview.
Enough values rating of the party of 1,150. Okay, that kind of worked.
Yay! There we go.
It didn't actually go off. We'll just take that as an alert. Hey, Nihilus, how you doing, man? Thanks for the raid again. You raid us like Shady. Every Sunday, you mad lad. Thank you so much.
Shady, I don't think the SO command may or may not work. So can you do a
SO will work? SO will work. Yeah.
Can you do? Let me do an SO.
Yeah, just extra SO for Nihilus.
So
now playing Factorio, baby. Oh yeah, what are you doing, Nihilus? Hey Raiders, how you all doing? Orlando, Hamfest, Hairballs.
So, account overview.
Hernando Endarnari, Omega Mage Man. Am I a joke to you? Shady, you did it already? Oh, okay. Shady, you do it? You didn't do it. You did it. Shady, you are a joke. Okay. In other words. What are we talking about today? What are we talking about today? We have a topic for today. We've been making improvements. We've been working on other stuff, honestly. We've got alerts working or not.
We've got alerts working.
Looking better, dude.
I went out to.
I'm so sick. I'm feeling way better now. I'm 100% now, basically. 99.9% now. Nah, I think I'm 100% back now. Really.
So after last week, you were pretty good. You didn't do any coughing.
Last week? Yeah, I was pretty good last week. I was like 90% good last week. I am still coughing a tiny bit. Like I still have a little bit of a rattle.
Yeah.
In there, but
yeah, that didn't go away for a while.
Who's your number? I mean, sure, I will.
Enough about.
Mostly, I'm happy because my lethargicness is gone. Like I'm feeling less. I had 6 hours of sleep today. I feel fine, and I was getting like 12 hours of sleep before, and I was still feeling tired. So.
Yeah.
Doing Satisfactory, Doom Eternal, and Factorio lately. If you guys want to follow Nihilus, I'd appreciate it. Nihilus is supporting enough about you a ton. He's like the only person who rates us. Look at this.
My number. No, we get rated from.
Look at this.
There we go. Clown and Badger.
And 102 minutes of our first upload, Poggies, on April 1st. We were on Spotify, Twitch chat. Look at us. You can also find us on Anchor.fm too. Anchor's where the servers are. Anchor doesn't seem to have a. I may need to move those, but Anchor does not seem to have a. There's a public site. Am I logged in or not, man? I hate I hate switching Twitch accounts. It's just like
I am so. We are doing some stuff. We got some stuff going on.
Hashtag so famous. I don't think it requires. There's no like requirements. It was probably easy to set up.
I mean, I did have to. I downloaded from Twitch, uploaded to YouTube, and then ripped audio from YouTube.
Okay, I see.
To get an MP3.
I see.
And then I put it up everywhere.
BadgerCon is happening. BadgerCon is always happening, boys.
Can you imagine putting? See now, I don't know if there's going to be any more cons for a long time.
Year and a half, maybe no cons. Just as interest has to grow again.
Yeah. It really does. It's gonna have to grow again. Yeah, the whole convention thing. We're gonna have to figure out a different way to operate in the new world.
Well, it's welcome to it. We're here right now doing it, man. Like this is the new way.
Yeah. But I mean, you still need deliveries to happen.
Yeah.
And to that end, a driverless truck.
Look, I want to live in the world where all my deliveries are done by drone. They just drop it in my backyard.
So this weekend, I want to say there was an autonomous truck
Did I mess that up somehow, Shady?
Cross country.
I broke it.
I think it was this weekend.
It helps. Why no work?
Oh, it was butter. That's what it was. Yes.
Butter. Butter.
Yeah. Okay. Here it is. Continue to the site. Come on. Autonomous truck makes cross-country butter delivery. There you go. What appears to be the first autonomous commercial freight trip across the U.S. was completed just before Thanksgiving. Oh, Thanksgiving here. I just heard about it yesterday. The trip originated in Tulare, California, and ended in Quakertown, Pennsylvania, delivering butter. It says the trip was smooth like butter, 40,000 pounds of it.
Seriously?
2,800 miles. Yep.
They had to do that like butter thing?
Well, that's journalistic liberty right there.
Yeah.
Levi.
I actually don't like that, Jupin.
What can I say?
Because what happens... So I don't like streamer links. I don't like websites to go to do one thing because...
We had Linktree for a while, right?
Yeah, streamer links. I use Linktree for a while too. I don't like using them because it requires you to take another jump. So the retention rate through them is lower than straight retention.
Right.
So yeah, I prefer to have direct links to Spotify, to everything.
Yeah. Or I mean, think about your retention when you end up into YouTube video and you say you can go you're on Twitch and you can go, hey, you can go follow me on Twitter. My link is right there.
Yeah.
What is your turnover rate with the link right below your screen and you looking a person in the eye going, you can follow me right here by clicking this link? It's such a low percentage that they're going to do that anyway. Hop, much less two.
Yeah, much less link. Go to
right.
All right. If you want to follow me on Twitter, click on the link tree and then click on the Twitter and then you'll be
right.
So yeah,
right.
it's. I like the idea and the concept of having one, but it's just in practice it seems bad. It seems it doesn't work. That's why I changed my Twitter from Linktree to just twitch.tv/Badger.
Right.
And I don't mind when other people use them, but sometimes I literally get turned off in the middle of going to their Linktree. You know.
Right.
I don't know.
Right, thing. And then why am I here again? TLDC. Too long didn't click.
Yeah, it's such a real thing that you have to fight against that. Atrophy of attention span, basically, because that's why Instagram is such an interesting platform, because it has such an extremely high retention rate on it. People don't really click links to leave Instagram. Have you ever been like browsing a site, click the link and be like, you know what, fuck that, I don't want to click that link anymore, and just go back? Because I do that all the time.
All the time.
I'll just this is taking too long to load, I want to go back to what I was doing, and I don't want to see anything else. Even with videos, sometimes I'm like, this is too long.
Yeah,
moving
sometimes.
on. Reddit post too long, didn't read. Scroll to the bottom.
Yeah,
that's me though. I think.
I did. I do that all the time. Something similar. I'll have, or I'll be watching a YouTube video, and then they'll say, hey, the link to the person or something is in the chat below, and I'll kind of hover over it. I
don't want to leave. I don't want to click on this. It's too hard to click buttons.
I don't do shit.
So that's interesting. We have an autonomous truck driving around, actually making a butter delivery.
Yeah.
This is spooky, huh?
Right. Well, I mean, right now, these delivery drivers are considered essential services.
Oh, yeah, definitely. They're not stopping.
Because they're not stopping.
They're the most obvious essential services. Like,
if anything else, their work has increased because now the demand, now the only place anybody can go is the supermarket or the pharmacy. They're not really allowed. They're not really, their attention span is the only way they can get out. So they can't misfocus anymore and go do something else and let their groceries get low. Yeah. That's they've removed so many things from their focus. All the other things from their focus.
You can't go out to a restaurant, you have to order food if you want to do restaurant food.
You have to do it. So demand for groceries and pharmacies and these sorts of things are they've only increased, right? So think about going to somewhere like Walmart or Target. Even now, they're much more likely to hit Amazon or Walmart.com or Target.com.
Yeah,
and
online purchases are up. I'm sure that online purchases are up. I'm sure that Twitch viewership is up. I think any activity that you do from home, that socialization sort of even is up as well. I think Amazon's loving this quarantine right now. They're like, yes, stay at home.
Oh, please.
Amazon, Whole Foods, let's do it. Yeah, they're loving it, I'm sure. I think a lot of industries are benefiting from the quarantine, but also the quarantine is ruining the economy. It's a lot of people are spending less, I would say, because of it, because they feel worried that they won't have a job. So, I mean, lots of people have lost their jobs already, right?
I'm spending less for sure.
I'm worried about it as well. Like I'm just chilling. Yeah. I'm not making any big purchases. No one's moving right now, right? Like there's a lot of things where people are on hold.
Oh, right. Yeah. If you're looking, you're not looking at real estate.
I don't feel. Yeah.
Right?
No, we're not looking for it. I don't feel bad for people working at Amazon warehouse. They get paid good. They got great job stability. Feel a little bit bad for people who are driving because of this autonomous truck, but it'd be like that. I don't know what to say. I feel bad for people who pick cotton and then they are replaced by a cotton machine. So,
right. The issue now
is Amazon warehouse really a bad job? I thought they'd treat them well. It's Amazon.
No.
Bezos.
Pays
well, working hours are absolute shit. Oh, I see.
Yeah, the more we learn about, I mean, the more we learn about Bezos and everything, the more we learn, we look up and go, this kind of shitty, shitty stuff.
How do you think it was gonna happen? Worse than McDonald's? What the shit?
Yeah, they have some pretty high demands put on them.
They don't give a fuck about people working in warehouses. Damn. Okay. That sucks.
And to that end, what came out on Twitter, which it could be a spin.
They don't allow bathroom breaks.
Right. The bathroom breaks. Their bathroom breaks are timed and all kinds of that sort of stuff. They're monitored all the time. They have quotas they got to meet, or they'll get either docked pay or they get zapped.
Shit canned. Furloughed. What is the difference between furloughed and laid off?
Furlough was temporary. Laid off is you're out of here.
Okay.
I don't know. I thought furlough was like a military deal. Where you can
I've never heard furlough before.
Furlough is a leave of absence, especially granted to a member of the armed services. There you go.
Oh shit, yeah. Okay.
A leave of absence is.
I've been hearing people say
furlough as you come back. There's your
furlough
definition.
for them losing their jobs.
Yeah. Do you get paid during a furlough?
Unpaid time off. Okay. It's not getting fired though. It's just, hey, we can't come in right now because we don't need you, and we can't pay you. We're not gonna pay you.
Right, and I can imagine that there's a couple folks in my chat that have come in saying, "Well, I'm not laid off, but we're just not working."
You're effectively laid off. You're not getting any hours, right?
We're not getting any hours.
You get paid hourly. You're not getting any hours. You don't have a job.
All right. One dude is a car mechanic, and he says, "Oh, we're toast.
Really?
We're shut down."
I guess people are not driving as much. That makes sense, I guess.
And it's a crowded garage and a tire place. They're all crowded workspaces.
I feel like they would be mandatory, or what do you call
essential services?
Essential.
One would think.
Yeah.
Something like, depends.
A daycare? Is it essential services?
I don't know, but the guy in my chat said I cannot wait to get back into the grease and into the stuff because he's like I like fixing cars. I like getting dirty.
Maybe just not enough people were coming in to even make it effective to have a mechanic in. They probably had a more senior mechanic that they're keeping on, handling the very few things that come in. Your eyebrows attacking you?
Yeah, well, I had some eyelashes or something hanging in my eyes.
Okay, good. It's probably the lights. You've been streaming for a long time today.
I have. It's been good. So
yeah, you started before me.
Another guy came in, and another one of my longtime supporters came in and said, "Hey, they cut my salary in half."
His salary?
Oh, his rate in half.
Oh, his hourly rate?
I think he's an employee. I think he's employee with benefits. But he said they cut my rate in half. So I may bump you. I think it was a tier 2 or 3. He says I'll probably throw you the prime, but that's about all I can do. And I was, oh man, take care of you.
Always take care of you first. That's the big policy. I've heard a lot of streamers, be willing to be like, hey, I understand that you're literally losing your job out there. You do not have to sub to me.
You're right. Yeah, you don't.
It's full of horror stories. It really is. It really is.
The car mechanic, the car mechanic was in Europe. So
no.
I think I can't work right now. So
the isolation has the mandatory government mandated don't go outside your freaking house. Kind of ruins a lot of work for people. Anybody who works in the service industry, anybody who's not mandatory right now, essential, is boned. And you still gotta pay your rent. Though there was that one guy in that one landlord in Brooklyn or somewhere that he waived rent for his 40 buildings, Lost hundreds of thousands of dollars on the 1 month. He waived it for April, I think.
I mean, what here's the other thing is what is his recourse, right?
Everybody moves out.
If he puts the screws to people,
they're gonna leave.
Then he may get a portion of that.
Right, but then what's the point of making them homeless? Like if he's a decent landlord, right? He's gonna want to keep his retention high, and right now nobody can work, so it's not like he's gonna get new people moving in or anything like that.
Right.
Maybe he has
so if he busts a bunch of people out, number one, he's gonna lose face. Number two, he's gonna have some empty buildings.
Who do you think he's gonna move in? Right.
Really move in. Right.
I wonder if landlords all over the place are doing this. I don't know.
They should. I see the Twitter. I see the extreme cases only. We don't see the normal cases.
Wow,
we see
really
the generous. We see the generous ones and the Scrooges, right?
Yeah.
Those are the space that end up in front of your face and my face.
Yeah, right.
Right. Is the, oh my gosh, my landlord is so awesome. He waived our month. He said he's working with us. He said just pay whatever you can. Thank you very much. I want to be super cool. And then there's the other one, which is, hey, the first we passed the first. Where's your money?
Yeah.
Where's the money? Right.
I mean, I don't even know if that's a Scrooge thing per se to ask for your money. I mean, but there's no requirement for like how many savings do you have to have, right? Like we don't have that as a society.
Agree.
So it's very possible that people live week to week on their paycheck and month to month on their rent, which is I don't know how you do that. It's terrifying.
It is terrifying.
All the money you get from the check, you spend it. Like what? Put some money away, Christ.
I mean, I did that I had to do that for a while. When we first got
the taxes thing is gonna be cool. I mean, everyone's gonna get 1.2 grand to spend, I guess.
I guess whenever that happens. But
I guess,
I mean, I remember being pretty tight on it when after the second kiddo was born.
Oh, really?
Right after Ash, and right around then I was
my secret cap. I'm always angry.
Kind of doing all that business and kids and the thing and the medical bills. It was kind of right before medicine started.
How much does Babby cost?
Ash was more expensive because it was a couple years later than the daughter, but
too much.
It is too much. I think the daughter was only like with some decent insurance. I want to say she was like $2 grand.
That's expensive. That's an expensive burden.
And I want to say
pay money to get Babby.
I want to say that Ash was probably double that. I want to say.
Ash, you better pay Dad back for that, you bastard.
He's learning. I commented out there on Twitter about talking about screen time. Yeah, it's just a delivery. That's not the prenatal and all those visits and all his shots and all that shit. And, him pooping everywhere and us having to get a new carpet and all that shit.
Yeah.
The
next 18 years supporting Babber.
Right. But here's the cool part is that there was a tweet out there about screen time. And actually, let me find that.
78% of U.S. workers are living paycheck to paycheck. How?
Oh, it's huge. It's huge.
How?
Right. It's a huge number.
So awful.
And I remember being paycheck. I don't have that much, but I at least got something where I can sleep okay. But during that time where I was kind of trying to cover this with that and kind of borrow and
that's too much.
Do the thing and cover it, that was.
I think it's higher in Restaurant Max. All right, that sucks. It's terrible.
So here it is.
I just imagine the anxiety is terrible. It is the worst. I think I've never been in that situation, actually. Because when I joined the military, I was given 10 grand.
Right.
Just flat out.
Put it away.
I was like, I have a savings now.
Boom. Right. So there is my thing. There's my
80% of her salary at the moment. Damn, she's on vacay, Jupin.
Paid leave, right?
All right, Silver, have a good one.
She's over. So Cella Blast, who we met at PAX South, says she put out a little snarky tweet, which is kind of funny. She says, "I don't have kids, but some of my friends do, and I've noticed some of the usual posts from some parents about screen time is destroying your kids' brains have strangely gone silent." Right? Because now and she says, maybe you've discovered you're not a better parent than anyone else, and the screen time is a thing, right? Yeah. And so I said, agree. And I said that, and yes, and screen time is letting my son learn some high-level C# and some JavaScript and some Python, all of this before he can drive. Like, he's learning programming languages.
Pretty cool.
I said,
that's really cool. Learning new languages straight up, no matter what language it is.
Straight up.
PBG, yep, that sounds awful, man. That sucks. So you got on a new job. You were in probationary period, so they were able to fire you pretty cleanly.
Oh, rats, BD. So there, I now wrapped that up with little bastard's going to get himself paid, man.
You better get daddy paid too, all right? Listen.
Well,
you should have kept records and all the bills that you ever spent on him and been like, look, this is your debt, asshole, all right? Like, pay me back.
Well, if I can get him launched on his own stuff, like done, right? If I just get him gainfully employed is the term you're looking for.
You'd be like,
where he can gain and do his thing. Yeah. Yeah, he can do his thing.
When are you gonna kick him out of the house? 18? 21?
Probably next week if he ain't got no job.
Yeah, good. I'm down with it, man. You're laughing, but kick him out. Give him some taste of the real world. All right, coronavirus is on. Go isolate, sucker, on the freaking freeway.
Right, but he's doing some good stuff. He's learning. He's doing some drills with Python. No one's telling him to do it either. He's doing it himself.
You sure? No voice in his head is telling him to do it. He's hacking the Pentagon.
Well, not me. I mean, I'm not saying you will do the thing, right? It's not something I'm making him do.
You will do the thing. You will have fun.
Yeah.
You will enjoy it.
Sometimes I do. I mean, sometimes we make the kids. All right, you're going outside with me. We're gonna go for a walk, or you're going outside. You're gonna go for a run.
Good luck, PBG.
Yeah, good luck.
It's hard to. I mean, it's gonna be so hard to get a new job right now.
Oh yeah, it's gotta be rough.
Good thing I work from home, suckers.
I don't know, man.
Joke's on y'all. I was doing isolation life before it was cool. I'm an isolation life hipster, baby.
That's what Shady was telling me this week. She says, "Oh, my life hadn't really changed much. I'm good."
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm waking up doing streams, goofing a boot. There's not a whole lot that's different for me.
Yep. Yeah. Shady was she and I was cracking wise about it. She said Jay's going a little stir crazy a little bit.
Jay, smoking a J. Yeah. Jay, so.
That was funny. All the introverts are just like, okay, it's Monday, I guess.
My face when social distancing is my normal lifestyle. Surprise, Pikachu.
Yep.
Jubin's a trash man, trash boy. Gotta run around. Started streaming where we were streaming Resident Evil recently, Jason, or am I dumb?
May as well, man. I mean,
everybody's doing it. Twitch servers have been having trouble with the load. That's how bad it's been.
Yeah.
How good it's been.
And you dumb?
No, I'm dumb.
What?
It was something that he was streaming last night. I can't remember. No. I am garbage. I am Iron Man. I am
essential
Halo.
Services. Halo.
I am Garbage Man. Garbage is pretty essential, yeah.
Yep.
Some Dead Cells. Yeah. People were telling me that you're enjoying Dead Cells. We are all garbage on this blessed day.
Guess.
Could be true.
So all of the
welcome to April, by the way. This year is dragging on. I feel like the last 2 weeks have been especially bad.
It's been a little weird. It's been a little weird, yeah.
It's we all have. Okay, so this is something that I realized the other day is that absolutely everybody on the planet right now has this shared trauma.
Yes.
You know?
Well,
not everybody, but like a huge.
Here's what I think about. All right, in terms of population, China, India, U.S.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
China. Is clearly lying about the numbers of cases.
That's a good idea,
right?
Oh, Boof is actually doing her own thing on Thursday, which you guys might want to tune into because she's going to go over she's going to do a little workshop for new streamers.
Oh, I'll be there. That'd be good. I need a workshop.
Yeah.
So, China, with the number of cases, China is clearly lying.
China is asshole.
Right. They are.
Yeah. Wow. It's a
probably killing the cases. When they get a positive case, they're probably killing the person if they're unimportant and lying about it. That never happened.
Things that Blake Express, Chinese government, please, don't kill me. All right, things that Blake expresses are not the same that I express. You have all of his info because of your electronic thing. Just fuck him up.
Hey, this guy does TikTok.
Yeah, exactly.
So you have his stuff. You can make.
They like me because I do have a TikTok, but I don't do anything on there. I needed to. I got TVG Badger on TikTok though, so.
You have TikTok, so I don't.
Is TikTok?
So China's numbers cannot be trusted in the number of cases.
Sure. Italy can be trusted. I think
right
Italy's
now,
doing better now. I haven't been following.
U.S. leads all cases, right, in the world.
Yeah,
we're number 3 in population.
Somehow.
The only 2 above us is China and India. India, not testing.
Right. They're not saying a word.
They're not saying a word. They're and I have coworkers in India. Some of my staff is in India.
Right.
He says no, we can't go get tested. I said, if you think you're sick, can you go get tested? He says not unless we're dying.
Right.
Then we'll go.
If you're having
go get tested.
shortness of breath, that might
if you
lead
have
to complication.
if you have mild symptoms, a fever and a dry cough, but you're fine, you can't get a test.
Go to work. Maybe stay home.
Yeah.
Maybe stay home.
Well, they're staying home. He says you can't get tested. And the funny thing is, you could go out and Google this. Go out and Google Indian police beating people. And there are Indian police with riding crops whipping people in their legs and their back and their butt for being outside. 100%.
The PM is in the hospital? Fuck.
Right. They are King Ralph or whatever his name is. It's not King Ralph. It's I forget his name.
I don't know.
Brutus.
I don't know anybody's names.
England Prime Minister.
Their beer virus? Boris Yeltsin?
Boris. His name is Boris Johnson. Brutus.
Brutus is a great name. You made Boof laugh.
Brutus. Boris Johnson. Okay, this guy. Look at this guy. He looks drunk all the time. Boris Johnson.
Interesting, West dude.
Look, just Google the word Boris Johnson and tell me this dude is not drunk.
Can you link that?
He opens his mouth and he's reasonably. I mean, he's better than Trump.
Is he just
like?
He
looks.
Is he just like really relaxed all the time?
His hair doesn't do him any favors.
I see. He was born in NYC. How is he prime minister then?
And he's kind of got a dumb. He's kind of got a dumb look on his face. I've heard him speak a couple times, and he's not near as bad as he looks. But his demeanor and his face does not do him any favors. Boof, can you confirm?
See, I don't know EU politics well enough to know the PM. Like, I know the Queen.
He plays the bumbling idiot a lot of the time, hid in a fridge to escape an interview. Right. He plays bumbling. See?
He hid in a fridge to escape an interview.
Why wouldn't you hide in a fridge?
I thought so. When you typed out he hid in a fridge, I was like, he hid into a fridge to escape a bomb. Is what my brain put in there.
Interview.
Just an interview.
You don't talk to anybody.
He's dumb. Because he really listens to. Okay, that's just
no one has ever asked to say how did he get to be prime minister when we got the orange Cheeto up top, right? So you can't do it. So Boris is
he's
an
great. Awful person. Wow. Okay.
Anything
pro
that
Brexit, fuck me. Anybody who's pro Brexit, Jesus Christ.
Anybody who takes the focus off of the Cheeto is okay in my book.
Same mood. Same. Yeah. Let's talk more about Boris Johnson. He seems like a great guy. Orange man bad.
Orange man bad. But look at this guy.
But look at Boris.
So here in India is not.
Do you
testing.
have a link, West,
they are
dude?
not testing
because without a link to CDC stuff, I'm not.
If we just said it's going to hit 1.5 or 2% of whatever, he got stuck in the zip line. I remember that. Yeah, he got stuck.
Is he worse than Trump? Is like
no. It's impossible. That's impossible.
He hid in a fridge.
He hid in a fridge. He got stuck on a zip line. Yeah. He's got some stuff on his list, man.
Oh, okay, wow, this guy sounds epic. I start following. He's UK Trump. Okay,
he's kind of a UK Trump.
Hey, YZ.
The same way.
Who's Germany Trump? I want to know that guy.
The same
French
way.
Trump.
Okay, here we go. Here's a good analogy, right? The same way that kind of Harry Potter is a shiny reflection of Lord of the Rings. One is English, and the other one is American, or maybe the Avengers. Avengers might be a better American. The Avengers is very American, very big, very giant, just foghorn of right?
Yeah,
of
it
heroism.
really is a lot of the time.
Harry Potter is a little more reserved, very smart, multiple levels to it, right? It's a very complex story. It's really good. Kind of shadowy reflections of it, kind of the UK equivalent of it, right?
You're comparing Donald Trump to the Avengers and Boris Johnson to Harry Potter right now.
No, Harry Potter and the Avengers, very tentpole movies, 7 movies, like giant. Okay, whatever. America. All right, let me get a different one.
Chat, I'm with you guys. I don't know what was happening here. Blake, his mind is his little hamster's going. It's squeeze the wheel there. Could get some grease in there.
All right,
I think just reference is just using. It's too nebulous to do Harry Potter and Avengers or Harry Potter. I don't even bring up Harry Potter. I have a walk-in fridge. Oh, it's a
okay.
It's a walk-in fridge. Okay,
walk-in fridge. It would be way better if it was just a normal fridge.
I was thinking a regular fridge. I was thinking Indiana Jones. Like he's pulling out the things in the fridge to get in the fridge, and like all the stuff in the fridge is in front of the fridge, and it's obvious that someone's pulled out everything.
Better analogy. At the same time, the Beatles were making all of their music. Jimi Hendrix is in America making all of his music in the mid-'60s. The Beatles, very different than Jimi Hendrix. Jimi Hendrix was crazy, far out of sight, louder, just crazier than life. Beatles were bigger than life, but still very English. I feel like there's 2 shadowy reflections of each other, kind of deal. Granted, Beatles were amazing and transcends time way better than Jimi Hendrix does, but there you go.
He stole a reporter's phone when the reporter tried to show him a bad picture of a hospital. He took the phone. I think. See, another thing about that, phone. Like, what's the punishment for doing it? It seems like a
theft of phone.
So you just have to pay for the phone, pay a fine. So if like money doesn't mean anything to you,
right?
Can you just break cameras and stuff? Like it doesn't matter.
True. Jimmy was bigger in the UK before he hit the US. He hit over in UK first. Right. Boris is pretty funny.
Okay.
We're going to get through this. Yeah. Stay home. Wash your hands. Yeah. Boris, he's awesome. So he put his portal like,
can I have my phone back, please?
He says, no, nope.
It's my phone now, bitch.
Let me see. Indian
Holy shit,
police.
I would love Trump to do that.
Yep. Indian police curfew beating. They also, Indian police punish lockdown offenders with violence and push-ups and squats.
Oh my god, dude, this sounds awesome. Talk about policing your society over here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit you with this riding crop.
Yep, look at them.
Not tasing anybody.
Sticks. There you go. They got sticks. My staff was saying that a guy in my staff was saying, one of my admins was saying, yeah, they just beat people. They don't mess around.
Go home. Wow, they are really just
tell them
fucking,
go home.
Oh, he's like staff. Oh shit. Oh, they're really doing it.
Look, they're like, what are you doing? Get out of here. Get in your car and get out of here.
Really sticking with that.
And look here, and somewhere around.
There's like 15 dudes and one dude is sticking them.
Right, in 30 seconds they start making them do squats.
What? They're like stopping this vehicle. They're making. Oh my god! Look at they're making these guys do squats.
Yep.
Some of them are doing it. Some of them are not.
Grab your ears, do squats. And look, they just got these little sticks, and they just whoop them. They say, "Look, get out of here. Why are you here? You should go home."
This is
look. They just whip them. Like, why are you three guys on the motorcycle?
I would never want to stop moped drivers, man. They're so dangerous. Bad. Naughty.
And look, now they're making them do squats.
Oh, they're slapping them? Oh, he's just hitting.
Yeah.
Police. And before these people are on their way to essential jobs. Who knows?
They got They got Miranda rights. Okay, so I had a guy who was going. He had to drive across and go to his hometown because his wife was pregnant.
How can he slap?
To get home.
How can he slap?
To get her home. Right. Yeah. And he's going to be driving with a pregnant wife in his car. And I was saying, like, you got to watch out for the cops. They're going to slap you. They're going to whoop you.
Like,
yeah. He says, and look, they make him, at a minute 45, they make a dude do push-ups. Make everybody get in there and do push-ups. Cops catch me making me do push-ups.
Where are you guys going? We're going to a party? All right, we're doing some push-ups. Oh, these are bad push-ups. Keep your back straight. You're raising your butt and doing your hips up. How can people not do push-ups right?
He's got a wave. Well, it's easier to do the wave push-up.
It is. I mean, that's why you don't want to do it. You want to engage that core, all right? You're not trying to use your legs for your push-up.
They're not trying to get fit here. They're trying to placate the cop is what they're trying to do.
Yeah, but if you're you're cheating yourself, all right?
I mean, hey, look, guys, I know right now you're scared for your life, and you've been beat by a stick 4 times.
Boof would be getting beat right now.
You're really cheating yourself.
I'm so sorry that you're going to lose to Chooks, Boof. It's really sad. So Boof today had to deal with chickens getting in trouble from her neighbors because she's got chickens in her backyard because she's crazy. But they got mad at her for the rooster crowing and waking them up. I'm going to be in so much trouble if I get caught. But officer, it's Chooks. I have to give the Chooks up. Just turn Boof. Just whip out your phone and go live. Okay, do that. All right, if that happens, and then chat will talk to the cop.
Look at 3 minutes in. They draw circles on the ground to make people stand in the circles so that they don't get too close to each other.
Oh, nice. That's pretty smart. That's actually really smart.
Trick and I were talking about this. Evil Trick said they did that at the grocery store in Denmark, where they made them. They drew these little lines to say "stand here" while you're waiting in cash in the line for the register. Right?
Better they started cheating themselves when they left their home, but they didn't have to keep cheating themselves with those push-ups. Is what I'm saying.
They're
all right, you're not cheating anybody else. You're cheating yourself. DK Donkey Kong.
Oh man.
Speaking of Boris, he's apparently admitted to hospital this evening. Oh snap.
Yeah, he is. He is.
My grocery store still has tape on this ground 6 foot apart. Nice. Sound like did that in UK
and you
too?
think about this. This is not. That's not a law, right? You're not gonna get fined for.
We talked about this last time. This is like social contract, right? Exactly. Yeah. Where we're all agreeing socially to do this. We didn't need the federal government or the state government to implement a law per se. We have come to these conclusions on our own and then implemented them in our societies. This is actually really powerful and kind of it's telling of how fast we can adapt when we're on the same page, sort of deal.
Right.
You know?
Absolutely.
It kind of reminds me of the president's power to declare war without any interference because it needs to be done. It's kind of like the populace's power to be like, hey, we're doing this now because it's necessary.
Everything since World War II has been a police action or something, right? We never really
Dude,
declared
I
war.
hate chunky cops. Coca-Cola, I hate chunky cops. It's one of the rules in the military is you're not allowed to look bad in uniform. You have to look. You need to look good in your uniform.
Right. And to that end, we had one of the episodes on this channel early on.
There is a lot of sacrifices going around, I would say.
Where Badger had a choice to go to a friend's wedding or something.
Let me correct that, Core Bob. The president has the power to send troops to another country to kill other people.
Right.
Sorry.
Declare whatever war is.
If you want to get into the details there.
The details, right.
If sending the dudes over there to inflict bodily harm isn't declaring war, all right, my bad.
Right.
You can send planes, you can send explosives, you can do all that kind of stuff. Didn't technically sign the paper though.
And one of the downsides to going to that wedding was should I just dress normally or should I wear my uniform?
I want to wear my uniform, but
because you want to wear your uniform, but I wasn't. But he said I'm reluctant to because if I put the uniform on, then I'm also expected to be in shape. The uniform has to look good. I got to be I've got to be clean shaven. I got to have my hair right. I got to. There's a lot that comes.
It's kind of sad.
And,
like I like.
And you have not been. You're not active duty. You have no.
That's
obligation.
That's just my brainwashing. That's just my observation of the rules. What is it? It's integrity. What is integrity? Integrity is doing the right thing when nobody's looking. No one has to enforce upon me to do the right things.
Getting rigged. What's the box?
Right. Do you really have to be in rigs? Are you going to get in trouble? Nah.
Are you?
Really gonna get in trouble.
This is a perfect opportunity of asking for forgiveness. No one's gonna come get you.
No one's gonna come get me. I'm not gonna get a fine. I'm not gonna. So, probably no one will stop me. Like
no one's gonna say anything.
Yeah.
Unless they were unless you had a buddy in your unit attending the same.
We'll get an alert. That's amazing.
Function.
Thanks for following.
Yeah, thank you guys. Well, there you go. Yeah, unless they're getting you a, unless they're coming at you, unless there's someone who knows you.
Stop right there, Bender. I have a stick. I'd beat your ass.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they would probably never say anything to you, right?
Yeah, I've been out too long to be called back as well, Ox.
Yeah.
Hey, Ox, how you doing, buddy? It's good to see you, man.
Oh, man.
Ox, have you been streaming? What are you doing with your isolation? I haven't talked to you, man.
He ain't streaming.
I haven't seen his live notification.
I have my alerts on when he goes live, and he ain't been going live. So.
What are you doing? Playing Diablo by yourself? Smoking a doobie?
Oh, man. Well, see, someone in full uniform out of regs is considered, no, not necessarily stolen value. I don't think that's right.
I don't give a sugar. Like, I'm not going to confront somebody because their uniform is foobar.
The same way that probably no one would confront you, you're never going to confront anybody else. Say, hey, man, why don't you tie
the reality is that I've been out for longer than I was in now. So what do I even remember about the uniform? Do I really remember the regs? Are the regs even the same now?
You put it on. You would remember it.
I mean, I can look up the manual and refresh myself, but those are perishable skills. I don't think I've refreshed my skills enough to be able to call Stolen Valor. And you know, if I were to calling out a guy who was served 12 years ago, what were the regs then? Different than now? How does he remember them? What did his unit say? What is the standard operating procedure for his battalion? Like, it's too like, unless someone is like super obviously crazy, and even then I wouldn't. I'm not gonna confront a crazy person about their uniform.
Right.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Right.
I don't need that in my life. I'm good.
Right. Yeah, I agree. You ain't gonna convert anybody.
$2
Probably
on
no one's
learning
gonna.
age.
No one's gonna do the same. No one's gonna confront you either.
I mean, I don't know. They could do, but I wouldn't.
Not.
I wouldn't.
So if you
my
showed up and you had
wedding.
If you had showed up at a wedding, your uniform was fine. Like you remembered to tuck everything in.
It looked fine, and my hair was long, and I had a beard on.
Your hair was long, but done.
Sure, I'd have done it. Yeah.
Right, and your beard would have been nicely trimmed. It wouldn't be all shaggy and whatever. You would probably
super out of regs.
Well, you'd probably clean it up a little bit. Look.
Yeah, of course I did. Yeah, just wearing my suit, I'm gonna clean it up a little bit. You know, I like having it clean. I like, you know what, the thing I like not having my mustache pop over my lips. That's important. I don't like having this too bushy down here. I don't like having hair in my neck at all. I like shave my neck.
Yeah, you can't have neck beard.
Shave cheek also to where it's, you know, kind of working.
Nice little line.
Neck beard is the worst. It really is. I really don't like it when I probably have hair right now on my neck. When it's just like necky beard. Right. Oh, mustache over the lip. Yeah, see, I hate how that looks. It just looks terrible.
Yeah, I have the same
long. You know what? Freaking beard and long hair life is that my hair gets stuck in my beard and mustache all the time, and I have to like pull it through.
You got to do that.
Hair. You have to do the pullback thing. It feels super. Actually, you know what? The worst feeling that I get with my facial hair is when the top of my lip grows a lot and then it starts irritating my nose. That's the worst. I hate that so much. I actually trim a gap right here in between my nose and my mustache.
Yep. Lip gloss.
Try wearing lip gloss. Yeah, that's pretty bad too.
It's stuck in there.
Did you wash your glitter off yet? By the way, that you had on.
I think I saw. Yeah, she got the glitter all done.
Yeah, her sister gave her some glitter for her birthday.
But yeah, same thing. I'll on the rare times I have a beard, I try and live a little bit of gap and
yeah.
Get that out of the way a little bit.
I mean, just for eating too, you know. Actually, that's probably the thing I don't like about having long hair and a beard is eating. You're in bed covered in glitter. Fucking A. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Eating sucks with a beard. That's right. It's messy. Way easier clean shaven. You know
what's worse? Runny nose.
With a beard? That doesn't bother me as much. Having booger in my beard, I feel like I can get booger out pretty easy. No, you're not. You're not.
I gotta.
I'm always I did a full stream of like straight up.
Oh my gosh. I'm over there washing all the time. I cannot have the bugs.
Do you moisturize your beard?
No.
Do you moisturize at all? Your skin?
I mean, I have a.
You mean? Okay, so that's a fucking no.
I have a delicate soap that I use for my face.
Soap is not moisturizer. Do you use sunscreen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not unless I'm in the sun, but yeah.
Not unless you're in the sun? You don't use it daily? If you were to stay at home?
No. I mean, there's a light that is almost as bright as the sun right here, but no, I'm not out. I'm not out in,
can you get a tan from the big bright light?
I'm sure I could.
Squeaky voice. I don't know why I went up like that.
Can you get an indoor tan? I mean, I'm sure you could.
Maybe could do. I use SPF moisturizer every day.
Oh, that's right. You have you have a moisturizer that has SPF in it.
Right. Yes. But you're supposed to. So that's what my dermatologist told me, is that if you're going to use any lotion or any moisturizer at all, it should have SPF, even if you're not going outside. Right? Really? A skin routine, Craigasm. Let's go, boys. And now I have a hair care and skincare routine now. I'm ridiculous. I'm a regime.
It's a regime.
A regime. Routine? Did I say? I did say regime, didn't I? I meant routine.
You did.
Regimen is what I meant.
I have a
regimen.
Regime. Yeah.
Regimen. Not a regime. I have a dictator who's a huge asshole to me. I apply. See, good Ox. I apply lotion daily. Right. Wait, hold on. I have a question for you. You tell me that you're always camera ready.
Yeah.
Do you use lotion on your genitals?
No. I don't need to. They're not dry.
It doesn't get irritated at all?
Lotion. Nah. No, I'm good. I'm good, bro.
Do you use a straight razor? Like, how do you shave? Are you shaving? Is that what you mean by camera ready?
Camera ready. Camera ready.
Camera ready. See, I don't know what that fucking means.
Camera ready.
If we go on Pornhub, we start counting genital hairs. Will we get a lot more shaved or unshaved? What is camera ready?
Let's see. Well, is there
stats? There's got to be stats. Yeah,
by the way,
you're probably right.
Pornhub is the king of stats. Pornhub is absolutely the king of stats, and they
Coca-Cola is very confident. Shaved bald down there. Ox, question for you: how to get ball hair off sack?
That's a great question. And I'm
if I shave, yes, I apply lotion.
Yeah. See.
Stupid, do you shave your genitals? Guys, do you shave? Can I get a raised hand if you shave your genitals? Easiest spot to shave. You just like stretch it out. Wax? You regret it for the rest of for the couple of days. Yes, I do. Okay.
Yeah. Well, you can't just go. You can't just go overgrown ivy fence over down there. You can't just.
Proof's like, what the fuck?
Shady.
Shady, send help. Stretch and shave. The skin is tough. Okay.
Shady's out of here. Shady's out.
Shady's left with her husband. She's fucking gone. Jason, how do you keep your genitalia trimmed?
Yeah. Yeah, mine is camera ready.
Man, come on, help a brother out here.
The
itch is the worst. See, this is why I'm like, you gotta use lotion if you're shaving, because it'll help with the itching. What's up, Medzuri?
Or, I mean,
with a short guard. So you give yourself like a high-end tight.
Yeah, a lot of times you gotta have high and tight, but because the ramifications of going straight on razor.
See, I've thought about using there and on the balls before, honestly.
No, okay.
Just for one time. Just for one time.
So I have a buddy,
Manscaped sponsor.
Terrence.
They've contacted me multiple times to do Manscaped, and I don't want to. They've sent me so many emails about doing Manscaped. I don't want to. I don't like. It doesn't fit in with my shit, and I don't think that they have great products anyways. They haven't contacted you. Get fucked.
No.
Because I don't think their products are that good. I've looked into them and I looked at their sites, and I don't think that they have. They just sell razors. They just sell trimmers. There's not anything like crazy. Like, I have an Amazon affiliation already, and they just want an affiliation. They just want to get a cut. They want to give me a cut. It's not money though. It's just an affiliation. They're not like offering me 1 hour time for this pay to talk about them. They're wanting to do me sell a product. I'm not interested. I don't want to do affiliations.
I mean,
sponsorship is different.
Like here, this one right here.
Ooh, nice. You said yes, right? Yeah. I will accept. Record your ball naring, please. Yeah, it's manscaped.com. That's the guys.
This is the one that just contacted you, right?
Get a cut. We're talking about shaving there. Yeah. See, I see what you did there. Nice, Madzuri.
I mean,
exactly. How did you get from talking about big issues of the day to shaving the jewels? What were we talking about? I actually don't even know. King
your skincare
routine, right? And then because I was thinking about you saying you're camera ready, and I was like, what does that actually mean?
Well, wait a second. What does camera ready mean? I'm ready to go. So because I don't moisturize, right?
Yeah, and then how do you stay camera ready? Which I assumed is shaved when you don't moisturize. It doesn't get itchy. You're so lucky, dude.
No, no. No, you don't. You gotta do it. You gotta. You don't go all the way.
You don't fucking shave your genitals. You're a fucking bush down there. You're like a wild man. Send
can't
me
be
a
wild
picture
man.
of your dick right now, Blake.
Okay. All right. No, you know what?
What?
I don't even need to take a new one.
I bet you. Woo!
Yeah. I sent this to a couple people already today.
This is your Patreon account that you've been pumping.
Yeah, look, go up to my OnlyFans. You can get all
OnlyFans. You beat me too.
You want a 30-day trial for OnlyFans?
Yeah, maybe I do actually. Do I get any videos if I just follow? I don't have an account even, so I should probably make an account. I should probably make an account just to reserve it. That's enough about you. All right, yeah, that's the policy. All right, that's what we're talking about.
Yep.
Clown OnlyFans one day.
All right, look all the way down.
Yeah, Nihilus. We're sending them to them privately, okay? We're just talking about. I mean, like, I guess you can't do. So wait, hold on. I have a question about body painting. Suddenly, can guys do full body painting? No, right? No way. You can't have your dick out.
There's no way.
There's no way.
No
you have to have like a Speedo on. Like, what is the rules for women body painting? I guess they have to have like panties on, knickers on.
Because there's one very famous body painter.
You can paint your dick, yeah, but then just tape it in. God, that sounds so uncomfortable.
I ain't putting tape. No. Now you want to talk about irritation.
Tape, yeah.
Like, yeah.
Pasties and a G-string, okay. Body recurrence wear pasties. What about for their genitals though? Not just their they can't show nipple, which is so stupid.
But they've got
guys can show nipple, I think, yeah.
They've got a thing. They've got a little bar that goes across here. They got some paste or something. I think it's like a paste that kind of keeps everything there, and then they
I'm
can
disappointed.
paint over it.
You know too much about this.
It's like a canvas. I think. I'm
disappointed.
I don't know. But one of my favorite muted streamers is does do a little bit of body.
I hate when you say that so much. It's so derogatory.
85% of women think bad grooming is a major turnoff, says Dr. Drew.
Huh?
80% of men think. 80% of women think men should manscape below the belt, says independent study. And 80% of men think good grooming is essential to their professional success, says Business Wire.
Ooh, this is what?
It's on the Manscaped.
That's all bullshit. Yeah. You can't trust the site that's selling you manscaping products to have.
Oh, sorry for the caps. It was just in caps. That's copy paste. There you go.
Boo says trimmed, yes. Shaved, no. Strong opinions here. Strong opinions.
Right.
Are you talking about yourself? You're talking about guys.
Some weird stuff. Weird stuff.
Jason, you're fine to have your shirt off. I've had my shirt off on stream before.
It's a lot of times.
Like, a couple times.
A lot.
11% represent. You don't think so? It's weird. Yeah, good grooming does not equal shaving your nuts. Mood. Like, what does good grooming mean? And why do 89% of men think good grooming is essential to their professional success? Are you fucking your employee, like your work friends, a lot?
I mean,
I'm confused. Are we talking about grooming the face, or just like
probably overall grooming? Overall grooming. Yeah.
I don't care. I mean, fuck the 11% of guys who are like, I don't care what I look like. Definitely it matters. I mean, it depends on their job, I guess.
Well, I mean,
like Jupin, the trash man, doesn't give a shit about his grooming.
At the same time, you go through phases of
cake scene.
I don't care what my hair and beard look like, and then
good grooming is about shaving, not manscaping. Yeah.
Oh, the other stuff, right?
I think grooming is above the belt. Okay. What kind of men did they ask? Some freaking hobos. Even 89% of hobos feel like they need to trim.
Right.
More than ball shaving, so they're trying to advertise more than I see.
But there's times where you don't really care, and
what do you call manscaping
groom?
For women? Womanscaping?
Grooming, probably.
They just have to do it.
Probably just grooming.
I feel attacked. Sorry, Jupin.
Right.
My bad. I didn't mean to call you out like that.
Well, shoot. If you got an opportunity, to pimp some products, like let's.
I don't want to. I don't have the time or energy. Like,
okay,
how big of a cut am I getting? Am I getting 50%?
Okay, look down at that page. I'm still camping on this page. Look down.
Yeah, crop. It's true, Nihilus. You're absolutely right. That's a good call.
Crop preserver.
I'm sorry?
Crop preserver. I think that's what you're looking for.
Is that like a what is that machine, Shady?
Oil-free moisturizing deodorant creates an anti-chafing barrier that reduces bacterial growth and provides an all-day freshness.
I don't have a problem with chafing. I don't wear clothes.
I mean, you barely wear clothes.
To be clear, both of you guys just do some trimming then, but not like a wax clean. You first, asshole. Send me a picture of your dick. I'll send you a picture of mine. I don't shave at all, all right? I just let it grow out. No one's seeing my dick anyway. It's fine. It's like I'm disappointing anybody.
I mean...
Does it matter? It's like an Amazon rainforest down there. There's like tropical life.
Yeah, you gotta
do very diverse.
You gotta do something about that. Camera ready. Camera ready.
What does that mean, Blake? You still haven't told me.
Ready to go live? Are you ready to go live? Yeah, right, you got 10 minutes.
You got 10 minutes?
You got 10 minutes to go live.
It's shaving 10 minutes. Only disappointment to myself, which is fine, I guess. Always a disappointment to myself. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Hey, Whiskey Pete.
You're only cheating yourself, Badge.
But it's not like I'm losing at exercise. I'm not jerking it and staring at my own dick. I'm like, oh, my genital, my dick hair is really nice today.
You know, I've you know my policy.
Would it be that bad to wax down there?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, so here,
it'd be nice if it was hot, right? And then it cools down.
My buddy Terrence.
Yes, it is.
My buddy
Terrence, you guys have done it.
Was balding really early in life, so like mid-20s.
Oof.
He was crazy balding way back here, and he had the ring around the edges right here at age 20.
He was what are those things? He was like a monk.
Yes. So what he ended up doing, he bicked for a while, but he would always get the razor bumps.
Oh, I see.
Right, he would always get the razor bumps, and especially because if you want
shaved with
really
a razor,
clean,
like he wanted a bald head. I see.
Well, he was going bald, so if he didn't, it would be like these little crops, little sprouts and crops and all that. So he had to bick. He had to bick and razor, right?
So Bic is a name brand for a razor.
Right, and dudes know what I'm talking about when you say do you get it? Will you whip out the Bic? Did you bick your hair?
I call it shaving your hair, but that's very confusing because a lot of dudes do shaving.
No. But see, shaving could be with the shaver exactly. with the buzzer. But this is Bic, meaning get the shaving cream and
a machine.
A machine, right?
I
Bic
don't.
Makes
I just
plastic
said
lighters and razors, right? So what he did is, he would go. He had to, because he had the balding and he was losing hair and little sprouts everywhere. He had to do Bic, and he would always get the razor bumps. So he had all this chemical smorgasbord going on his head all the time.
He had a skincare routine.
A regime. And he was trying to fight the little bumps all the time on his head because he kept having to Bic all the time. Otherwise, if he did not, or if he missed it 2 days or 3 days, he'd have these little... So he ended up paying about $1,000 or so and lasered.
His hair off? Just fucking gone?
Lasered.
See, this is...
all of it gone.
You know, this is the bet, honestly. I'd pay $1,000 to never have to...
And that's what he did. And
repeat a task.
And he says, never going back.
If I was that guy, I'd definitely pay a single $1,000 to not have to deal with that bullshit anymore.
Right. It was something like that. He said it took a couple hours in the little deal, and they did the ding, ding,
like if it's forever, or like even if it's like for like 10 years, 5 years.
Oh, it was. I think it's done.
It's meant to be forever. It probably a lot of times.
It zaps your roots.
It's not like right. So,
I mean, but he said it hadn't been back. He said that was probably 5-6 years ago.
That's
like
nice.
Yeah,
this is a future now, boys. We're lasering our genitals.
Right, and he just said no, and he said that prevents it like kills the root, prevents the hair from growing, and then no razor burn, no bumps or any of that business. And so if you go from having a patch that is covered with hair, so say on your head or wherever, and you suddenly go to nothing, and it's not used to it, and the chemistry is still used to having hair there, you're gonna be in for a bad time.
Okay. So what you're saying is that you've been shaving for so long now that your body's become accustomed to it.
You have to get used to it, yeah.
Okay.
You got to get used to it. You got to work into it.
I'm going to pants you one day.
You're going to pay, yeah. Be careful. Just make sure there's no waist-high vase.
Anything to get hit, don't lose an eye.
Yeah, no electronics that's near the edge of the table, nothing like that.
Sounds like an excuse not to go clean, like the kitchen.
Yeah.
He's a speedrunner. Has to lower wind resistance. I'd have to shave my legs to lower wind resistance. I have so much freaking leg hair.
Yeah.
It's like I'm wearing leggings. I have so much leg hair. Okay. You don't want to mess with my leg hair.
Yeah, it's weird. Isn't that weird that as a society, dudes No problem with hairy dudes and hairy legs, but ladies, no.
It is weird that
go?
there is a strange dynamic there, but I guess there's a lot of that shit, right? There's a lot of like, you're supposed to do this, you're not supposed to do this, and it's just kind of inherent in society. And it'd be like that. I don't know what to say.
It'd just be like that. Yep. And there's all kinds of double standards there's double standards that we tolerate, and there's double standards that we don't.
Yeah,
right?
and it's kind of like, it's an economy thing. Fuck off. It's an economy thing. What does shaving your legs have to do with the economy?
No.
I mean, like, certainly there was a role system applied for. Oh, shoot, I'm spacing on this word. Gender. Gender classes kind of thing that got done in 1970s, 1940s kind of deal. But for my movie without beards. Old-fashioned, I would say. Now that's old-fashioned.
Yeah, old-fashioned.
If your chick's growing a beard anyway, you might want to have.
Yeah, okay, boomer.
Okay, boomer.
Yeah. Millennials are all about those beard ladies.
I feel weird that the body knows when to stop growing body hair, but not the head hair. I don't think that's how it works. Wait, is that a thing? Your body knows when to stop growing hair? Is your body consciously aware of how long your leg hair is?
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Doubt? X to doubt?
It may. Yeah.
I don't think so.
It's weird. We tolerate some double standards. We tolerate the telomeres, right?
Telomeres.
Uncle Uns.
Oh in the cells of the hair. The telomeres know? Oh my god, the telomeres are watching me. So if I shave a patch on my leg, the leg will grow the hair back to the same length of the rest of the hair on my leg.
Yeah, I think so. Okay,
How does it know?
there, right? Are there any places from here? Okay, so your hairs in your head never stop growing, right?
Why? Bullshit.
Okay, where do they stop?
I don't know. They don't have a certain lifespan. So when they die, they fall out. But then they grow again.
But they grow back to that length.
So what if you eat a lot of stuff that's good for hair growth?
I don't know. I mean, it's
I don't think
probably the same thing. It's just you either have the nutrients to grow hair or you don't.
And isn't it waste product anyway? Isn't it technically body shit? My hair only reaches a certain length.
Really?
See, mine. This is the longest I've ever had mine. What about people who like grow really super exceedingly long hair?
Right. There's a whole
everybody can't do that.
Section for that on the internet.
Is there?
Yeah, there's a whole section of it.
How do you know about this kind of shit, Blake? You've been around a little longer than me.
No, I've read the internet.
Did you type in hair sex in Pornhub? Is that what happened?
No.
Don't lie.
It ends pretty good. You should get all the way to the end of it. Yeah, you should check the end of it. Yeah, there's a whole section of it. Right. So say, but here's on occasion.
Terminal length is the average length of your hair grows before it falls out. Okay.
Right, but there's a stopping point where, like, I don't know.
It's hairy science.
I find it hard to believe that I lose leg hairs at an alarming rate, such that a leg hair only gets to like what 1 centimeter long or a centimeter and a half long.
That's true. I mean, like, I haven't shaved my leg hair ever in the history of my existence, and it's only this long.
Right,
I mean, an inch long, not even an inch, 3/4 of an inch.
So here's the thing: is either they fall out and replace at that rate, or they stop growing.
But there's no way they fall out. Like, I'm not finding leg hairs every fucking where I go.
That's what I'm saying, and that's
all
my
right,
point.
There's some logic here. Right. I'm feeling you.
Which means
I'm picking up
if that's not the case, then the case must be that they stop.
They're like, okay, we're done here. We don't need any more leg hair.
Right. So how does the leg know when to stop?
Every individual pore, in fact.
The head does not. It's at the individual pore, right?
Maybe the head does know.
On
a rest phase, growth phase, rest phase, and death phase. So it's not 100% wrong. I don't think you're wrong at all. I just don't even know.
Right.
I'm confused on this subject now. It's a thickness thing. Oh, baby, it's all about how thick it is. Most people have hair fall out, but slowly enough that it only gets to a certain length. But then how do people get such long fucking hair?
Right. Then if that's not the case, then
there's no blood flow in the hair.
Right.
No shit.
Right. That way, the hairdressers would just be covered in biomass.
They went out. Coronavirus on their fucking face.
Yeah. You imagine hairdressers having to hazmat up before they give you a trim.
What? My hair bleeds when I cut it. You're doing it wrong.
They also
different
scream.
genetics. Okay, yeah, sure. I guess genetics is a thing. Can we quote that? Extras won't quote ad. Fucking A. There's no blood flow in the hair either, I believe. I'm not positive. I've never cut my hair before.
There you have it, folks.
Fucking
right there. Wrap that up. There you go.
That was a good one. No living cells communicate signals, but the hair follicle is alive, right? The bro that's doing the
cells are alive.
Because like you can feel it. The hair itself isn't alive, sure. Because it's waste product that hair is made out of. Oh man. That's
But okay, on occasion some people have a top of the hair you can get as long as you want, and you got to cut it somewhere in portions on their body, right? You've seen dudes with eyebrows that come out to here on occasion, right? Where where eyebrows
eyebrows is a good shout too. I don't shave my eyebrows.
Eyebrows are a really good one, right? They're usually they're only like this. When's the last time you shaved your eyebrows? You don't?
I feel like eyelashes fall out plenty though.
Yeah. So eyebrow.
So my beard would only get a certain length. That's what you're telling me. And my hair will only get a certain length. Maybe. Calcium.
Okay, I want you to. You can look up. You can Google.
Are your eyebrows a stick of my eyebrows, Coco?
So Google long eyebrows and look at the second picture.
Long beard hairs. Man, I've had some really long nose hairs. I've had some like 3.5-inch nose hairs before.
Yeah, Google that up.
But you can get the
long
hair
eyebrows.
a bit longer with some products. Okay. So I mean, in food, right? Probably what you eat, your diet. All right. Wow. This is what a conversation. Oh my God. All right, what do you got going on this week, Blake?
My goodness. We're
on Spotify. Listen to us on Spotify. Hopefully, we'll upload there once every year if we're good about it.
I'm gonna do it here as soon as we're done. I hit the download, and it is 3 minutes worth of editing.
We got stream elements set up. We're gonna be working on Enough About You. Okay, we're gonna stop slacking. It's gonna be a thing. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna make Enough About You a little bit more productive.
I got some PSD files. So PSD is a Photoshop. Got some stuff for the panels. Some good stuff.
The panels I checked the panels today. They're okay. We need a link to Spotify. Yeah. We need a link to Anchor FM as well.
Yeah, I got a couple of PSD.
We have the intention of getting a little bit more focus on Twitch itself and Twitch streaming and Twitch news and stuff, and that might mean some new cool stuff. We're gonna be working on Twitter as well in the future.
Let's save it next time. Stats. Twitch overall is way up.
Yeah.
Twitch.
We should have been ready with that already if we want to do it. All right. We gotta start.
I had it written down.
Oh, did you? Oh shoot! I haven't looked at the doc today. Sorry.
No, it is. I want to say April 2020. Let me just pull up Twitch metrics. You've been streaming like 8
hours now, haven't you?
Yeah, it's been a while. So trend. No, this is not the channel I had.
Okay, well, I'm talking about what I'm doing this week then. I'll be off
Go
Monday,
for it.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, probably. And then I'll be live Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, noon CDT, 6 p.m. GMT. Thursday, I'll be doing nothing special, I want to say. I don't think there's anything crazy going on Thursday. I'll just be doing my normal speed runs. We've been playing Calamity Mod quite a bit. Noon CDT for that. Friday, same deal. I don't have anything planned. Just doing the same whammy. I need to do more plans. Oh, you know what? I'm supposed to do a celebration for 5 years of being a content creator. Maybe we'll do that this Friday. Hopefully, I'll get that sorted on Wednesday and have like information on that on Twitter. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at TVGBadger.
24%. There you go. Just grab the
increase?
first.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
24% increase. The first page of Solinome is just an hours watched.
Yeah.
24% average viewership, and it's not just hours watched; it's average viewers have gone up 24%.
Yeah, this is pretty weird for this month as well. Like March and April are usually not good months from what I understand for Twitch in general, and we've had a bit of a kick here, which is cool, which is great. I feel like it's been affecting my channel a bit. It's hard to put my finger on everything that's going on because there's so much going on all at the same time, you know.
So look at that.
Terraria's got a lot of new releases and stuff on Switch and things, and then I've had a lot of new interactions.
check out that splash page. Those first 6 boxes, right?
Yeah.
24% up in hours watched, which means people are staying on. Either they're staying on longer or there's more people. But then you look at the next box and it is
it's quarantine season.
24% more viewers, more people are on, which is which
third of a
they're
million
watching
more
about
people.
the same amount, but there's just more people.
Yeah.
Peak viewers is up 33%. Streams, look at this, 28% more streams.
More increase in streams than average viewers increase.
Yep, and then average channels, 33% up in the number of channels that went live.
Wow. 71,000 average channels at any moment. God dang, that's insane.
Yeah.
That's 17. Dang, that's crazy. A third increase. So it's pretty significant. And if you want to take advantage of this, and you're starting off too fucking late, but if you're a streamer who's established already, this is something that you could do. Your follower count can actually come in, and you're more likely to have hit. So it makes sense to stream right now. Viewership wise, money wise,
it does.
Hard to say. I think that there's definitely a negative impact for some people's incomes. So it's hard to say if people are going to be willing to spend or not. But at least for getting the eyeballs on you, this is a good time to do so. Providing free content to people who frankly need it. I mean, why are people watching Twitch right now? They're having a hard time. They need to escape, and they're trying to find a way to do so.
They're not doing their stuff. They're not doing what they need to be doing.
So there's 2 different ways to deal with anxiety, in my opinion. I'm not a mental health professional or anything like this, but there's distraction and action. Right? What can you do right now?
Yeah. Take action or distraction.
You can't do actions right now. So you kind of have to do distractions. That's why there's so many people, more people watching.
And your buddy XQC is up almost exactly that amount of up 24%.
Dang, I want one day my buddy
4
XQC.
controllers, 9 consoles.
9 consoles, satellite imaging. He attacks me every time he talks about it. Every time I hear that clip, it's an attack on me. It's an attack on a lot of streamers, frankly. A lot of streamers have that crazy setup. Okay, so I don't have anything crazy going on Friday. I might do Friday 5-year celebration, and Saturday, me and Boof are doing Hexen. We're doing a stream for something.
Hexen, old game?
Old game, yeah. We're gonna be doing. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be a little bit of a pain to set up, but it'll be fun.
Isn't that
we might do Dungeon Keepers too.
Old school.
We might do it's pretty old school. Hexen, well, Boof does retro games on her channel, so we'll be over on her channel doing that. Yeah. And then if it fails, then we'll do Stardew Valley probably. But I'll do Calamity mod to warm up on Saturday for 2 hours or so, and then Sunday I'll be doing Enough About You again. We'll be back around full circle.
That'll be good. By the way, I want to tell you before we sign off, one of our showcase games right here is on sale. That is Galgun Double Piece is now on sale down to $6. The DLC.
How much?
For the DLC
I need
for
the naked
Galgun
DLC.
Double Piece, Pheromone Z.
Okay.
$89.99 still.
No discount. No discount. God dang it! I've been waiting for this forever.
It's on my alerts.
Come on, give me a discount.
Base game is $6 now. It's as low as it's ever been, says SteamDB.info. But the Pheromone Z DLC, which lets you see the lingerie, never been on sale.
It's only lingerie. It's not even nude. They're allowed to have nude games on stream now, or on Steam.
You can. So this isn't one of them.
$89 just for the lingerie. Jesus Christmas tree, man. These guys, you know what these guys know how to do? They know how to make money. They know how to make money. They might know a little bit about video games, but they know how to make money.
They know how to make money. I'm off tomorrow, and I'm gonna be trying out my new game I just got. It went on sale for $6 that I just bought for a few minutes ago. I'll be playing that off air, and then the rest. Tuesday is Rec Clown's Base. Tuesday, Twitch interaction will be set up. I can only do that once a week because it's too traumatic.
Yeah. People ask me to do the interaction all the time. I think it just derails the shit out of your stream.
It does. And it's serious because a new person will follow and I'll jump. The same way I jump at Dead by Daylight.
Freaking PTSD from notifications.
Like PTSD, yeah. Or they'll play sound drops that are notoriously loud. And then even in the next day, like on Wednesday or Thursday, someone will play a sound drop or do a thing or throw some bits and I'll jump. and it's still
That's kind of messed up, man.
It really is.
I actually kind of feel bad for you.
I can only do it. I can only do that. I can only do that once. I only do it on Tuesday. I put up I misfire. It's Tuesday. But I can only do that once a week. I can't do it forever. It's Factorio, and where it's Factorio. I'm building a base, subscribers, bits, and subscribers and bits launch cluster grenades. And here's the cool part: is that a host, if you host me for 50 viewers, it launches 50 grenades.
Oh my god.
If you host for 83, it launches 83.
You can't even say hi to new viewers because you're getting attacked. Like
that's right. And there's a clip of that There's a clip out there of that happening, and it was my buddy Z1, and Z1 hosted me for 83 and went, "Oh no! Oh no!" and yeah, and so it's me kind of tripping out. But in that one, I set to be very inaccurate, so that it peppers the entire base around me.
Okay, we're going on a raid. Chat, if you want to copy paste the raid call, extra giant raid is there. Stick with my edge bringing love. We need to do enough about U1. It should be like raid EAY or something like that later on. We'll work on it.
I'll get us a raid EAY emote. We got emotes coming. We got panels coming.
Really
nice, good stuff.
Great. We're working on things. Biddy's doing Animal Crossing New Horizons right now. She's really cool.
Let's do it.
She's a good friend of mine. She was hanging out with me during GDQ actually, and was there with Maxie, who's also a really cool person. So we're gonna go say hi to her, spend some time over there, hang out, do some follows, drop some subs maybe. Thanks for being here, everybody. Stay motivated. All right, that's the most important thing. You're motivated, you can do anything. Stay awesome because you know you're awesome. We'll see you next time. And remember, wash your hands.
Wash your hands, mother truckers.
Please. Do it. Don't skip out on it.